Hey guys, it is just past midnight here Sunday in the Philippines, so officially it is Monday morning. So it is time for us to do our premium car unboxing, and we are focusing on Hot Wheels premium cars today. And we got a couple from their new Boulevard release, some from Fast and Furious releases, and JH3 and modern classics. So got a few from the past couple years, some recent ones, and so forth. So I think we got like 7 of them all together. Some GM Muscle, some Gassers, and some JDM Nissans to take a look at. So let's go ahead and get started. And first, let's do a new one. So this actually is a car I will be doing a comparison with in the coming future. This is your 64 Buick Riviera, which is a beautiful casting by Hot Wheels. And this is the new tooling. They have an old tooling that is kind of a lowrider look. It's slammed and it has a chopped roof. It has the hideaway headlights covered. They're flipped upward. As you can see, this one has them exposed. So I do want to do a comparison. I have a good variant of it too. I had the Super Treasure Hunt from, I think it's 2008. So we'll be taking a look at it and comparing it with this one someday in the future. Because I just like to see the differences and show you guys how different they are from the old tooling to the new tooling. Kind of like we did with the Grand National video. If you watched my video over the weekend with the comparison of the Dodge Daytona, I left you a link at the end of the video for the Grand Nationals, and that was what it was, the old tooling and the new tooling. So we'll do that with the Riviera in the future. So this is what's in this set. You have your Nova Gasser, your Mazda Cosmos Sport, your Buick Riviera, which we have in hand now, the 2019 Subaru WRX STI, and the Volkswagen Drag Bus. So I have the Nova to show you guys today, but I have not obtained any of the other ones. I passed on the Cosmo. I had the chance to get it, just not my cup of tea. Subaru and Drag Bus are still a little overpriced here, so I have not gotten them yet. But the Riv and Nova were not too bad, so I picked them up. And to be honest, they're probably 2 of my favorites from the set. Although I do like the Drag Bus. Subaru's cool too, but as I said, with the JDM stuff, I predominantly collect Nissans. So nothing against the Subi, but I would rather have a Nissan. So let's get this Buick out and take a look at him. And prior to the video, I did unbox this one to get a look at it, because I just love this casting. I think even Mike Zarnock in his videos was telling everyone this is like his favorite from this last release, and it probably is mine too, besides the Nova Gasser. I'm just a big fan of Gassers, so I'm gonna pick the Gasser. But as you can see, it has a really nice dark red paint. It's like a metallic maroon or burgundy. All the trim is done accurately here. The fender well trimmed, the wheel opening trim, your fender emblem, and then rocker trim. Even the trim around the vents on the quarter panel, and those are actual part of the casting. It's not just a tampo to represent the vents, it's actually indented into the quarter panel. The back end, you have your tail light tampos, trunk lock tampo, your Riviera emblem on the deck lid, rear window trim. This is a very nice casting, and it seems to be very much true to scale too. So with the saddle colored beige interior, and one thing that is a rarity, it has the side windows up. Usually on most Hot Wheel cars, the side windows are down. As you can see, these are up, so that's another rarity that you don't see very often on Hot Wheel cars. Then the wheel choice is very nice too. It's an old wheel, but it's a very nice choice for this. It actually was the same wheel that appeared on the 2014 Super Treasure Hunt version of this, or 2013, the purple one, which was the second release as a Super for this car. But as I said, it's a totally different casting, and we'll take a look at them together side by side one day. Then the grille, very nicely done. As I said, the headlights are exposed, and detailed. Nice hood detail with the trim down the center, trim around the windshield. Nice detail on the chassis, and it is a metal chassis. So they did a heck of a job with this car. This is like one of the Hot Wheels that does not look like a typical Hot Wheels with the cartoon features, kind of like the Daytona. I was pointing that out, how the wheel openings and the wheel and tire choice was kind of cartoonish. This is pretty much spot on to the one-to-one car. So fabulous job from Hot Wheels with this. That may be my favorite of the day. So let's go now and rewind a little bit and do a JDM car. And we're going to take a look at a JH3. This is the last one that I wanted from the set. We've unboxed the Sunny together, and I said, well, I wanted to get the not the W30, but the R30. And this card is pretty much beat on this one. Has a price tag, and this is from our Philippine stores. 449 pesos, guys. And if you're not familiar with this in the US, that's like 10 bucks for a premium car. It's ridiculous. So probably like you can say about 50 pesos per dollar. So it's like 9 bucks for this car here. I got it a little cheaper because of the banged up card and stuff. It was, I think, around 5 bucks. That's tolerable. And I don't really care about the card condition because I'm an opener. But if this would have been at Walmart with the card condition like this, as you guys can see, it's pretty well shot. You would have probably got this for like 2 bucks or 3 bucks marked down. But here, you get it marked down to like our basic SRP in the States. But still happy to get it for that price. This is another car that's pretty much accurate. It looks really good with the wheel and tire choice. Although Kyosho does make a nicer one. Kyosho's R30 I think is one of the best on the market. But for the Riv though, I don't think anybody can beat that right now. That's beautiful. So anyways, turning around to the back of the card, and it gives you the lineup, and this is where your Mazda Cosmo first appeared, and as we see it again in our Boulevard set. Then you have your Sunny, which we have that one. The Honda City's kind of a cute little car too. That one may be something that I would pick up in the future if I can get it for a reasonable price. The Nissan Silvia, the CSP 311, just is not my cup of tea when it comes to the Nissans. Neither is the little fair lady that looks like a Triumph, in my opinion. So there are certain Nissans that I do pass on, but for the most part, Hot Wheel, Nissan, or Datsun, I usually grab them if the price is right. So that's why the Sunny and the R30 were must-haves for me. So anyways, let's go ahead and get him off of this card and take a look at him close up. And this is another one that I did unbox prior to the video. A couple of them I didn't. I just got them over the past couple days, so we'll be opening them together. So here is your R30. And it has the RS Turbo decals on the bottom of the door and the front part of the rear quarter. The side skirts. As I said, it's pretty nicely done. The wheel openings may be a little bit off, and the wheels are a little bit wide maybe to give it that stock look. But for Hot Wheels, it's pretty good. Hot Wheels, as I said, always has those exaggerated body lines or proportions and stuff. That's why I'm so impressed with that Riv. It's really, really nice. But this isn't bad either. Happy to have an R30 with real riders in my collection. So not my first choice of Skyline, but still pretty cool. Nice one to have to go along with all the others that I have. So there is your R30 detailed tail lights, ducktail style wing, and then the rear window visor. So pretty cool little car. Die-cast chassis, not much detail, but still not bad. So next one is going to be another GM, and we'll go with a little bit older. And this is from the first release of the Boulevard stuff, when it was first introduced back in, I think, 19 or early 20, late 19, early 20. This was like, I think, release A. This is their 69 Chevelle, which is really cool. The one that I wanted and I got already is your Nissan Hardbody. That one is a very cool truck. That was the one that I really wanted out of this set. Then I got the Chevelle. Still wouldn't mind to get a Supra if it became available at a fair price, but the Nissan Hardbody, hints it's a Nissan and it's a truck, so it's definitely right up my alley. And the Chevelle, I have almost every other year Chevelle in my collection, so I needed a 69. But one thing goofy about this car, all 69 Chevelle SS's were 396 cars, either 3¼ horse, 350 horse, or 375 horse, but they were SS 396s. So it's right, it says 69 Chevelle SS 396 on the package, but what's stupid, they put 454 on the quarter panel in that stripe. This would have been a perfect Yanko clone. If they would have put Yanko in that stripe there, it would have been spot on for a Yanko. The hood stripes, the side stripes, everything, that would have been perfect. But instead, they screwed up and put 454. At least if they're going to put numbers, put the right engine size, so it looks a little dumb. In my opinion, especially if it's on the package. It's on the card, in the package, however you want to say it. It says 396, and then the car says 454. But we're about to fix that issue, because we're going to take it off the card. But I'm not sure what the grill says. I don't think they got that detailed with it. No, it kind of has like a Malibu-style grill, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So this is a really, really nice blue. It looks like Marina blue, like Chevy would have ran the Chevelles in the 60s. As I said, the white stripe on the side and the white hood stripes looks just like a Yanko. The gray 5-spokes looks really good on the car too. Detailed tail lights with the Chevelle emblem on the deck lid. Detailed trunk lock. And then the rear tail panel is blacked out. Looks really good. As I said, everything's really, really nice on the car. And we'll see on the fender what it says here. And I think it says 454 on the fender too. Or SS. It's kind of hard for me to read that, but anyways, yeah, I think it says SS 454, which that's fine, but they never made an SS 454 in 69. The first one was in 70. And when I said I had a Malibu grill, because there was no badge in the grill. All SS cars had a badge in the grill. Now, if it would have been a Yanko, it wouldn't have had a badge, because it would have been a Copo car, central office production order, so it's just like a 6-cylinder body with a big block in it. Now, if it's a Copo car, you could get a 427 in them, but 454s did not exist until the 70 model year. So, pretty cool car. Just a little off with the engine size, but besides that, perfect. Really dig the car, the stance, everything. Really cool looking casting. And the grille and headlights, to point out, is very nicely detailed. Nice detail on the chassis. Little primitive, but not bad. It is a Hot Wheels, so it is what it is. And then this has like your typical like cartoon proportions, like different diameter wheels, and exaggerated wheel opening in the back and such, but still not bad. I'm just, as I've said before, a big Hot Wheels fan, so I'm always going to take up for Hot Wheels. But I don't care who you are, you can't take anything away from that Riv. That thing is beautiful. So, moving along, since we've got a lot of JDM stuff still, well, and it's time to do a JDM, we're going to go ahead and do one. This, I think we've unboxed a variant of this before, when I think I unboxed a whole set of these, and I just had, this doesn't have the picture, oh yeah it does, up there, but it's really hard to see. The cars that came in the set, the S2000 of Suzuki, and then the S2000, no, it's just not an S2000, it's an NSX, sorry. And then the Cuda, and then the Corvette. And then this R33. So, Anyways, I know we've unboxed the R33 before, but we're unboxing another one because I happened to sell mine a while back and I got another one to replace it. So we're going to go ahead and unbox it for a second time. So let's get him out of the package. Take a look at him because maybe a couple of you guys didn't see that video. So we're doing this again. Kind of have another one coming up that's going to be like this too, a repeat. But yeah, this is a cool casting. Heavy casting too, all metal. Nice details, a little oversized for an R33, but hey, and a little bit exaggerated on certain proportions. But it does look like an R33 when you put it next to Hot Wheels 32 and 34. It fits in nicely with those. The GTR emblem is a little big in the grill for me. It almost looks like the grill is split, like a BMW grill in a way. So just looks a little off, but anyways, not bad. And the paint job on this one I know is to replicate what was in the F&F movie, but still not a huge fan of this paint scheme, but I'm a fan of the R33, so that's why I had to get one for my collection again. And the 5-spokes look good on this. I like this new style 5-spoke that they came out with. They look really good on the new Lamborghini release from the latest F&F set, which I still have to get one of them. So, pretty cool car. Now, the next one that I'm saying kind of is a repeat. This is a Nissan Skyline C210. And we looked at this, but we never unboxed it because I bought a case of these and got 2 sets, and I accidentally sold both C210s. I was only going to sell one set and keep one set for myself, but I ended up selling both, so I had to get this car again. So we looked at it in the package, but we never unboxed it together. So we're going to unbox it today. We unboxed all these other ones, but we did not unbox the C210. We looked at it, but we didn't unbox it. So today we're unboxing it. So let's get him open, take a look at him. And this one is one of those ones that I have not opened yet. So we're going to open it together today. And this is a pretty cool car. It has the 0 on the door with some sponsorship decals, big Skyline. I think it is. No, it's just J&G and then Gretty and Hot Wheels. And then your Skyline emblem on the quarter, 0JS or CJS. Then you have your marker light on the front, the gold 4-spokes with chrome trim ring, which looks good on this car. Detailed grille and headlights, very nice. And even the front marker lights in the bumper are detailed, so very nice job there. The flares look really good. So the stance of this car, the overall look of the car looks really good for like a JDM Japanese culture, car culture style ride. It looks very, very good. So, happy to finally get one of those again and be able to open it. So, let's go to our last American car now. This is the one that is probably my favorite, but as I said, the Riv is going to kind of be a strong competitor because of the way it looks so realistic. This is the latest version of the 63 Chevy Nova Gasser. I think this is the 4th or 5th release. The first couple releases was in the Drag Strip Demon series back in 09 or 10. He had the Wilshire Shaker and the Snake Eyes 2. There may have been a third one, I cannot recall. I know there were those 2 for sure. Then the 3rd or 4th was in the recent Drag Strip Demons, the one that was Too Much Too Soon, the red one. Now we have this guy, which is going to be our 4th or 5th, depending on if there was 3 variants in the original Drag Strip Demons. But this one, actually, by far, is probably my favorite. The paint color and the name Little Too Short, and then the other one that was Too Much Too Soon, they did that double Roman numeral 1s because of the Chevy 2 thing. Chevy 2 or Chevy Nova back then in 62, 63. So This is really cool. Cool that they kind of use that for the name to kind of represent the Chevy 2 name. So really cool piece. And we've already taken a look at the back of the card, as we can see. Trying to keep from moving the camera up and down, but there's no way around that. So here we go. You can see same thing as the Riv. So let's get the Nova out and take a look at him. And as I said, probably, even though I am a big Nissan fan, the two new Boulevard cars are probably going to be my favorites of this unboxing. So here you go. Love that metallic purple. If you don't follow me on Instagram, please do so. I have a really cool picture on there of this one with the 66 Super Nova Gasser, because it's in the Spectra Flame purple and they look really killer sitting next to each other. So check that out on IG. And then I will leave the link directly to that picture in the description of the video. So nice detail on the tail lights, and then all of the sponsorship altered by Pee-wee. Altered means the wheelbase. They shifted the wheelbase forward like by 6 inches or so if it was a 1-to-1 car. The Gasser's emblem, this is the same emblem that is on the hauler for the new 65 Comet Team Transport. So they must be on the same race team or something. And then the AFX, and then your co-sponsors of Hearst, Bell, Holly, and I think Hooker maybe up there on the fender. Nice looking stacks for the Hillborn or Inglis injection. Really cool. Same problem with all the Hot Wheels Gassers. This big bulky area here is bad. It takes away from the casting, but when it's from the side it looks really good. Love this casting. Nobody else really makes this car. Johnny Lightning makes one, but only stock. They don't make any Gasser versions of it. So wish M2 or someone would make this body style and make it a Gasser, and maybe even make some altered wheelbase cars from M2. That would be really cool. If you guys haven't seen it yet, Matchbox Superfast is releasing a Henry J. Gasser coming real soon. Cannot wait to get that one for the Gasser collection. So, last but not least is number 7. This is one I haven't opened yet. We'll be opening together. This is the Modern Classics Nissan Silvia S14 in a pearl white. Looks really good in that color. And this is a really cool set. It has your Subaru Impreza, the old school one, and then you have a Volkswagen Jetta, the second release of that car besides Jesse's F&F release. Then the first appearance of the 72 Mercedes-Benz 280 SEL 4.5, and then a Hello Kitty Honda Civic. All the ones I will pass on except for the Merc. I do want to get the Merc, and the same thing with the other Mercs I have in my collection. I'm not a big Merc fan, but the ones I do have in my collection have a killer appearance to them, like the Limo and the 190Es from Mini GT. Now this 280 SEL from Hot Wheels looks great, and then they have another one coming up that is like a wide body, race car, and it looks killer too. That's another one that I'm going to have to get. So yeah, there are some Mercedes out there that are irresistible. They're beautiful. So let's get the Silvia out and take a close-up look at him. So this is the cheaper one. That's why I didn't get the Mercedes yet, because the Mercedes are still really expensive here. They're going for $12 or so. So you have to get them on the secondary market or buy the whole case of these Modern Classics, and I really don't want to buy the whole case. I only wanted this and then the Merc. So this one I got for a reasonable price. I think I got it for $6 or something like that. So average SRP in America. So the white paint, black 6 spokes look good. They kind of contrast perfectly. And detailed headlights, hood ornament. So not a lot of detail on the sides, but these cars didn't have a lot of trim on the sides, and everything was usually color matched, so it's done right. Detailed tail lights and detailed emblems, plate, exhaust tip, the rear wing. Decent chassis detail, but a little underdone, but still not bad. Metal on metal. So pretty nice car. Happy to add it to my collection. So there we go, guys. There are our 7, and trying to put them all out here where you can see them all. But probably number 1 choice is going to be the Riv. I have to pick it as the best one of today's unboxing, followed by the Nova. Then probably a toss-up between the 210 and the 69 Chevelle, and so forth. So that's my lineup. But that Riviera is gorgeous. That's an awesome casting from Hot Wheels. Very realistic looking, with all the details and the scaling. Very happy with this one. So if you enjoyed this video, check out the link I left at the end here. This is another premium Hot Wheels unboxing of just some random vehicles. So if you enjoy the unboxings, take a look at that one. And then we will be back in the middle of the week with some more rare Mini GT GTRs. I'm trying to complete the whole lineup of Mini GT GTRs. So we'll be taking a look at a few of them. But what's going to be unique about this one, we're going to do an outdoor video, kind of like Lamley's been doing lately. And we're going to be doing this poolside here at my apartment and give you a look around at some of the palm trees and things in the background. And then we'll be unboxing the Magic Purple GTR as posted on my wall here on YouTube. And then we will be taking a look at a couple of other ones. There's also a metallic pink one that will look good out in the sun, and then a couple of standard ones. So I think we have 4 of them all together to take a look at on Wednesday. Then this weekend we'll be doing some kind of tribute for Easter, because I know it's Easter weekend, so we'll be doing 1 or 2 videos this weekend for Easter. But come Wednesday, we'll be unboxing some more Mini GT GTRs, but outside for a change. So if you guys have not subscribed yet, please remember to do so. That's also here next to the video link right here. And then if you have not, well, please like the video and please share the video, and then please subscribe, guys. Enjoy the beginning of your week, and I will talk to you on Wednesday. Thanks for watching.